Get the latest movie reviews, Hollywood news, and inside views. It's time for Behind the Screens with Lights, Camera, Jackson on 107.7 GNA.
Okay, Jackson, you can hear us. We can hear you. Life is actually pretty good.
Nice. Yes, how are you guys? Great job what you're doing with Blue Friday.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Let's get right into it. It was kind of a weird week of movies last week because A Quiet Place was back on top at number 1. So that's like 3 out of the past 4 weeks or something like that. That won't be happening this week because of the new Avengers film.
That's right. Avengers Infinity War should make around $225 million this weekend. Showtimes are already sold out for tonight, so if you need to get your tickets, do it now. I saw the film last night,
million, Jackson.
And it is one of the more engaging Marvel Studios movies to date. You've got so many people in this movie, but not Ant-Man, because Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out in July, so he got out of this. Basically, there are only a couple things I can tell you about the plot without spoiling anything. You've got the evil Thanos looking for all these Infinity Stones. The Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy and some other people come together, try to defeat Thanos. I really like the relationship between Thor and Rocket Raccoon in this movie. I think you'll like it too. There are definitely some surprises for diehard Marvel fans, and the look, you guys, is amazing.
And so that's $220 million. Did you hear that? $220 million. And I can't imagine that'll probably be some kind of, like, they have records for, if it's a movie that opens up the third and a half week of the month of April or something like that.
Some people think that's a low estimate, actually.
Do they really?
Too. Yeah, I've heard that. That they think it could just break all the box office records.
How can it possibly do more than $220 million? Is that a low estimate, Jackson?
Well, some of the Star Wars Force Awakens did more money than that. It would be the biggest for a Marvel Studios movie if it did 225. We'll just have to see how the weekend goes. It could do a little more than that, but I definitely think this is possible because so many people have been waiting for this. It's been 10 years since the first Iron Man. And what's really interesting is that this is coming out in April. Summer essentially starts today, believe it or not.
All right, let's switch gears. Now, if you went and saw A Quiet Place, no need for a spoiler alert. The movie ends, it's very sort of open-ended, right? And when I walked out of that theater, I thought maybe it is a spoiler alert.
I was like, wait a second, I haven't seen it. Just in case.
I thought to myself, they're probably already planning a sequel to this, and you have some information on another Quiet Place that they're working on, right?
Yes, they're just getting things rolling on the sequel to A Quiet Place, and so I put out on Twitter the other night, what's going to be the title for this movie? Is it going to be A Loud Place? Is it going to be A Quieter Place? Still A Quiet Place? Or studios don't have a lot of creativity these days. It could just be A Quiet Place 2, but it is in the works right now already.
I think they're just going with
or what
Quiet your snacks, I think is what it's going to be called.
Or what we were said when, like, the way our parents handled it. Brian, just shut up! You're going to get us all killed. It's Brian, shut up. You're going to get us all killed.
Can't wait to see it.
Shut up,
I can't wait to see that. That movie looks really interesting.
Jackson, great stuff as always. If people want more from you, how can they do that?
My complete Avengers review will be up in a little bit. Lights-camera-jackson.com. YouTube Lights Camera Jackson. Daytime Emmys are Sunday. Could be a big night for some talk show and game show hosts. And I've got on the website right now a new blog post that I believe, even with Avengers, Incredibles 2 will still be the biggest movie of this summer, and I explain why.